I'm here to bring some balance to the people in the industry. Don't worry, I've come to save the day. We all know that TikTok is a revolutionary platform and has become an essential promotional tool for music artists and record labels. However,
my loneliness is killing me, and
man, what?
In this video, I will highlight the good, bad, and ugly about the impact it has had on the music industry. Now, the good about TikTok is that TikTok holds the power to completely change the music industry and open a lane for discovery for many artists, which holds the conversation of getting signed to a record label and jumpstarting a career in the music industry is easier than it ever was. I saw a study that showed that 75% of TikTok users in the United States said they used the platform to discover new artists, and 67% said that they were more likely to seek out a song on a streaming platform if they heard it on the app. TikTok has become a hub for labels and artists to promote both new releases and back catalog tracks. If artists are able to build a traction on these platforms like YouTube and TikTok, they are able to negotiate more favorable terms for their careers when it comes to signing to a record label.
Every artist and their mom wants to catch a viral TikTok hit, and they're all jumping into the platforms, dropping thousands and thousands of dollars on influencers, hoping that it makes them the next Arizona Zervis or Old Town Road or something like that.
I hate to say it.
This is who your label wants you to market your song to.
Man, what?
You know, Adele was right. I'm just keeping it honest with you. Adele was right. She had a point. This comes with an interesting and a little bit ironic conversation when Adele spoke about tailoring her music for TikTok. If everyone's making music for TikTok, who's making music for my generation? Who's making the music for my peers? I will do that job gladly. If everybody's making music for the TikTokers, who's making music for the real people? Who's making music for the average everyday people? I've never seen nobody walk down the street like this in my life. Have you? This is your part. Nobody else speak. I'm not gonna let shh. Be quiet. This is your part. Let me know. The irony of this is that even she couldn't fully escape the impact of TikTok when her record Water Under the Bridge, song off her 2015 album 25, went viral on the app when it showcased a TikTok of Meg and her background dancers dancing to the song. Songs at random can receive momentum that hasn't been seen before via TikTok, and this is especially enticing for up-and-coming artists and superstars of tomorrow. For example, take Olivia Rodrigo's Driver's License. The seemingly overnight explosion of that song showcases the power of this app. Another example is bubbling superstar Pink Panthers, who tailored her release model to gain as much traction on the app as she could, and it proved to be very successful for her. Music discovery is much easier than it ever was, and that's what TikTok has built its brand on, discovery of content. I love that up-and-coming musicians can promote music and build a global fan base with basically just a click of a button. I love that TikTok encourages artists to fearlessly promote and upload their art with the hopes of being able to sustain a living off of their passion, and that artists can become a star from their bedroom by uploading to TikTok. While it's great that the platform has helped make a career in music and entertainment achievable, the bad part about that is that this leads to oversaturation, and the reality of this is that without the right plan, influencer, to help your music cut through, it is essentially going to go unnoticed. And who wants that?
I'm Superman. I'm 21. I'm at my prime right now. Look at me.
Could you imagine, as an artist, now put yourself in the musician's shoes, could you imagine spending so much time, so much of your life, your blood, sweat, and your tears to leave the destiny of your career and marketing in the hands of this individual? The fact of the matter is that songs would trend upwards more and catch more steam if it is creatively used on TikTok by a well-known influencer. It's an influencer market which has led to artists making songs for the platform specifically in order to go viral, an era where consumers listen to songs based on how viral it is, which will influence people to make music not for the love or the craft of it, but to be clouded.
Everybody loves us.
Yeah, do you see a hater out here?
Order, this is my part, nobody else speak. If this is what it looks like now, imagine what this is going to look like in 10 years. It's impossible to predict what video or music trends will take off on TikTok, which may lead to an influx of extremely hollow, uninspiring, and fly-by-night music. Can an algorithm really lead us to better art, or will it give rise to a generation of music devoid of meaning and solely designed for profit? I saw a quote that said, "An algorithm does not have taste." And I agree. Major music platforms depend on your phone activity to point you in your taste of music. Everything is structured through an algorithm, and because many people are trying to capitalize off of this, it becomes more about using influencers for their reach and trying to hack an algorithm instead of just making music that you genuinely want to put out to the world. And you might fall victim to promoting your song in a disingenuous way with no guarantee of it actually working in your favor, just so they can tell you that they hit their dance one time on TikTok and went viral with it. I'm here to bring some order. One of the biggest influencers on the platform, Charlie D'Amelio, says, the way the TikTok algorithm works, it's hard to know what's going to be successful.
My next guests have nearly 160 million
12-year-old.
160 million people.
Dixie, in your case, you launched a music career.
You know, some of their dances is alright. They entertaining. You know, what the fuck do the D'Amelios know about music? Another bad side of this is that record labels have monetary invested interest to get these songs off the ground, so the influencers may be promoting the songs that they aren't genuinely interested in, and I personally have a problem with that, but hey, the game is the game. Shorty made a whole documentary. Documenting what? What?
I love singing.
All right, I can't do this. Court is adjourned. I'm out of here. In my opinion, how users consume music in general, but more specifically through TikTok, will lead to the death of the creative process as we know it. The algorithm is king across all social platforms on the net, and the reality is that retention rate, likes, and phone activity will cast a shadow to the light of your creativity. It's coming to a point where people have to hire tech experts to be a part of the creative process, to help you manipulate numbers. It's all numbers. It almost feels like there is no point to pursue a career in music unless you're an influencer or have direct access to one. The commerce and the manufacturing and the business will inevitably take precedence over the artistic process. There are some instances where songs have gone viral on the app that have been surprising, but otherwise it feels like the music industry and influencers have a strong hold on the platform, and playing to this game may sacrifice your artistic integrity entirely. But maybe you may play the game and not have to sacrifice as much. But hey, what do I know? I'm just Stilo. May your integrity and great music defeat the confines of the almighty algorithm. Take care.